store unless it's a service animal.
Yeah.
But, you know, people bring in their dogs anyway, thinking like, oh, it's a quote unquote service dog, when really it's fucking not.
A lot of people lie about that. I've noticed that too.
Like, you can tell there's a legit service dog because they wear that vest and their behavior is like very professional. And yeah, there's these two dogs. This guy has his fucking pit bull, and the other one was like I guess like a some sort, a smaller version. And the little dog wanted to look like he wanted to start shit, while the regular pit bull be my friend, and the other one's like, no, fuck off, fuck you. And the lady was like freaking out. He's like, could you get your dog away from my dog? Get your dog away from my dog. Like, she was getting upset. She tried to keep her dog calm. I'm just looking at her, like, at the customers, and I'm like, ooh, like, this is awkward.
Yeah, it's clearly not a service dog if it's going nuts on another dog like that.
Yeah.
That other one, yeah, that's bullshit, dude. I'm right disappointed with that on Silent Hill. What a bullshit game mechanic.
You're not liking it?
I'm loving the game, but you can't save whenever you want. You've got to find the save point. That is bullshit.
I never played it, so I wouldn't know.
What if you've got to go and do something and you turn it off? You're partway through a game, but there's no save points, but you've got to... That's some serious bullshit. Going inwards.
Throw a different armor.
Why?
Yeah, my manager told off that guy, like, you can't bring your dog in here. And he, like...
Nah, that's Julia sees that a lot in Cortland. She says, she's really good at picking up on it. If you see a dog in the store, she'll say to me, I can't see this dog.
That's not a service dog. A certificate? It's at home.
Of course it is. Lasagna King. What a name.
Yeah. My cat is an emotional support animal. He has a certificate, but I don't bring him in my store and keep him at home. I don't see the point. And plus, he probably wouldn't like it.
No, he's not a trained one, is it? You put him in there, he'd probably be like, mwah! Cats are different to dogs.
Yeah. He's a very chill cat.
Adrian!
He prefers to stay at home.
I fucking pieces.
Yeah. I mean, I know you can get those backpacks. I saw this one girl had one. It's like those see-through backpacks, and the cat would just chill inside it. Looks cute.
They are. They look really nice. They're expensive, but they're worth it. They use them a lot.
Yeah. Thing is, I don't know if I would use it a lot. That's probably why I'm reluctant to get one.
Yeah, I understand. That's interesting about us getting new enemies.
I saw that. It's for... Watch out, Richard! It's a bird!
Thank you.
They're jumping like fleas. Now, I did ask Eric, I'm like, I'm gonna get food before I come home from work. And once I was done eating, he replied, sweet, I'm gonna go get some food too. I'm like, oh.
He won't be on now, man. I can't play it super long today like I usually do because I'm back at work.
Back at work, and your wife's probably like, come up to bed, honey. You know, it ain't bedtime. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit.
What's that mean?
Oh. Watch out for that biotite.
Someone just blew up my fucking turrets.
It wasn't me. Oh, that guy's dead. I don't know where we're headed. Oh, Braille, freeze it.
Hey, you should be sorry, G4. G4. You see him?
I'm sorry! You're just like glaring. Sorry again, what happened? Did you smack him or something?
No, he just keeps saying it, and I just put giving thumbs down and said no.
An apology not accepted, bitch.
I'm an unforgiving fucker now on this game. It used to be.
Nothing more. Ever since you got bombed, it changed your whole life.
I've been too many times by randoms. You should be like, I don't know, hit certain levels. Well, I don't know, you should say, I don't know how to do it, man. You should be a certain skill level to be able to play on certain modes. By having to prove yourself on a, like, I don't know, a scoreboard or something, instead of just having random, just any fucker join because they're level 150. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's laughable that these Helldivers are 150 and they still play like they suck.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
It's like, how do you play the game for so long and not improve? That is just baffling.
I had to go with some more randoms earlier, and everyone were running the other way, and I just we all split in up away. Teamwork, I said, and then I built with every one of them.
Yeah, I remember there's certain matchmaking where you can have certain people like that, like you can have it in a setting, like, have a matchmaking game for people that like want to win, or have people with similar to your skill, or play for fun.
Yeah. It's like, right, so if I play on anything lower than Super Helldive, I know I'm gonna win, so I don't see point in playing it. So yeah, I know I'm gonna fucking win, but Super Helldive, you never know, do you? But not to sound cocky, but we win a lot when we're a team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we do. Even if we lose, we don't go down like chumps, we really fight and make them work for their win. Well, that were epic a few days ago when we lost. And all we needed to push with one button. That was fucking brilliant, but we had hundreds of them. That was Halo Reach, that.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was fun.
Yeah, it was. I'll be on in a bit taking a shit. Eric's not going to be joining us today.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah, taking a shit.
Oh my god.
Why does he lie? He's not having a shit, is he? He's having a shit and then he's going to do about 50 other things after. Just tell us the truth. It's true, Adrian. Nobody has a shit for that long. Nobody.
He claims he
you don't. Yeah, but you know when he says he's having a shit, he's gone for about 2 hours. Nobody sits on the toilet for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's not just having a shit. You just say that, you're busy, dude. You're not.
I gotta take a shit.
Don't leave us angry, just say, I'm busy.
The first time I hung out with him, and when he said that I gotta take a shit, I'm like, okay. And he was gone for like almost 45 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Really? Fucking hell.
Sometimes there'll be times when he takes a shit, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna get off. I know he ain't coming back soon. Anytime soon.
Apparently it's not good for you to sit on the toilet for a long time. Apparently. Oh, yeah.
And probably all the stuff he fucking eats, too.
Is he a big eater?
Yes, he's a big eater, and he eats, like, at the very odd hours. He'll be eating, like, at after midnight.
Man,
He'll run to get McDonald's, like, late at night.
I don't know how he does it, man. I eat the slightest little thing and I put weight on.
Yeah.
Have to be careful.
Yeah. Get constipated.
Get away from me, Keith. Turret killer. We're professionals. Get away from me.
Flies? Oh, grenades. Fuck, I missed.
I don't think there's anything worse than working while you're really tired. It's horrible, man.
Work and you're tired?
Working while being at work while you're tired. It's horrible. I have a lot to do. I just got to sleep at one point.
Dude, at my job, there was this truck driver. Apparently he arrived late, so he's just gonna camp by our store for the rest of the night. And he was gonna like bribe somebody $20 to help him in the morning with all those loads.
But if he's late, wouldn't he have to leave straight away?
I don't know how truck driving life works, but he stays in this truck and practically lives inside it.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I'm just Michael was telling me about it, and the guy that came, the truck driver came to me and grabbed some shit for the store and asked me, "Are you coming tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm off tomorrow." It's like, well, if you do come, I'll give you $20 if you help me unload all of this. I'm like, $20? How about 50? Like, $20 for all those fucking boxes? No, thank you.
Well, I had a truck driver, they were always cool with me, all the time. When I was talking to him, just me and him. And then I went in warehouse when I worked in customer service, and then an employee came in, he was a bit older than he came in and started trying to start a fight with him because I'm foreign. And got up in your face, and truck driver just walked off. I thought that was your friend to me. I used to get that a lot, you know. we're working in coffee shops. I'm very happy that I went wrong. We work for Souls. Shit.
You just get a bunch of racist assholes fucking with you because you're foreign?
All time. She's been mented as well. A lot of them.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. I had them bring me water in a dog bowl once when I was... Cause they used to give water out to people in bottles, but they bring it me in dog bowls.
Wow.
Fuck, yeah. I got very bad.
Oh, speaking of, I had a customer that was talking, and I overheard a conversation as I was checking their shit, and she said she has this crazy bitch, and she said she was talking to her husband box. I was like, did I just hear that you put a dead cat? Yeah, she's like, yeah, this bitch is crazy, and I'm like, well, y'all be careful.
Yeah.
Dead cat in your mailbox? She said, yeah.
That's a straight up threat, that is death.
That's like fucking what that actor from John Redcorn. They said they had a dog skull in their mailbox. It was their dog.
Oh no.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. And the fact that they said that there was a dead cat in their mailbox, I'm like, what the fuck?
That's folks.
That's mental. That's like Fatal Attraction shit.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hello.
I had one guy at work that a bit older than me, and I hated him. He'd see me when we were in front of all staff, and he'd be like, hey, how's it going, Richard? But every time I was on my own, he'd come up to me and go, you stupid foreign English fuck, all the time. But when we were surrounded by other employees, he'd be like, hey, Richard, how you doing? And I was like, you fucking scumbag. I hated him.
So he's like a two-face. He like gets friendly to you, and then he just
in front of people. He like fucks with me. I pretend that he'll like, so I can't say it to him. He's like, well, no, people. If I said it, it'd be, oh well, no. People see me talking to you all the time. I'm never mean to you, am I? It'd be like that. I was like, I knew what you were fucking doing.
Yeah, that shit's weird.
Yeah. Then something happened to him. He had his leg amputated, and then. Apparently, Julie, my wife, looked on Facebook and someone written his comments, he's a racist piece of shit. Oh yeah, that adds up.
That explains why. You shouldn't hate on foreign folks.
He's stupid.
It is stupid. I mean, we're the same people. We're the same thing. We're literally the same thing.
Yeah.
We just talk differently.
It's dumb. Really dumb.
It's really dumb.
And a lot of people, most of America come from foreign people. It's
yeah.
fucking stupid. Oh yeah, you said it's stupid anyway, just what it's saying.
It's like a dog is mad at another dog because that dog looks different from that dog.
Yeah, it's really fucking dumb. In fact, do they get mad at different coloured t-shirts or different coloured jeans, trousers? Yeah, there's a different colour to what I wear.
like that's like high school shit. Right?
Yeah.
They get mad at you for wearing a different team of the jersey or whatever. It's like, so the fuck what? Don't take it so fucking serious.
I think more of our generation are against all that and stick up for people. It's like a bit older generation, I think. And this is some of our age that do this shit.
Yeah, that electric grenade launcher really does fuck up these Vile Titans. I'll give it that. I saw that K4 shot the shit out of him with it. Oh, nice.
Nice.
And he went down in seconds. Arrowhead's probably gonna look at it and be like, Nerf!
Probably.
It's like we get something good, and then they ruin it.
There's none of those predators on this one. It's lovely.
There's no.
I haven't seen
Predator
any.
Strange.
I don't even think they're fun to fight. I just think they're horrible.
They're bullshit.
Yeah.
The fact that there's a whole large number of them, and they're all fast and dangerous.
I think they need to nerf those a little bit and make it so you can at least run away from them. You can't even outrun them. They actually catch you up.
And they.
It's bullshit that. They need to give you some kind of defense against them.
Oh, I would thought the hover pack would be a good defense over them, but no, they can just jump up and get you.
Really?
I've seen it. I'm like, are you serious?
Well, that's some bullshit right there.
It's very bullshit.
I don't understand why it switches, like, when it's, again, one of the best selling consoles of all time, Switch 2. When it's like a backwards, it's an older console, it's like a PS4 thing, and it's expensive as well, so I just don't get it.
Did you see that there was a heist that they, like, stole all that Switch 2 in the truck?
Yeah, I saw your post about that, yeah. It's crazy. Hey!
Oh, hey!
Kick K4. If you're gonna kick anyone, kick K4. That son of a bitch.
You got it.
Thank you, sir. He blew up my turrets earlier, and I wrote in chat, you blew up my turrets, kept saying sorry, and I just said no with thumbs down.
Don't want your son, bitch.
Give me a second. I got some balls on my ass real quick.
Did you ever play any Silent Hill games, Eric?
No, not really.
New ones. It's a good game, but you can't there's no auto save. It's so disappointing. You've got to find a save point if you want to quit the game. It fucking sucks. Yeah. Ooh, so it looks like we're getting new enemies soon. Are these new Helldivers 2 already are these enemies in the old Illuminate groups? Or are they new Illuminates?
Technically everything is kind of new.
Oh, okay.
Nothing really has the design of like part 1 anywhere, so technically everything is new.
Lovely, lovely.
I like that fan art you showed me with the Automaton robot canine.
Yes. That thing is so
I'm
cool.
like, okay. Probably wouldn't want to fight it, but that does look cool.
To be as fast as fucking predators.
I imagine, yeah, I imagine they'd be like the hunters of the automatons.
Dudes, I found out today that they were going to do a Mortal Kombat 3 in the early 2000s, the original cast at first film. But I think something happened in Hollywood or something, some flooding or something near Hollywood, which stopped it from happening. Even OG cast said yeah to it. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a disappointment.
Maybe they probably saw Annihilation went through and they're like, no. I don't know.
It sounded like they were going to retcon it.
Nah, I always feel like even if something is bad, try to work around it. See what you can do to like add it to the lore. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Attack of the Clones is a terrible fucking movie. It is a terrible, terrible, terrible fucking movie. Like I love the first 3 movies. I barely stand that movie. But without it, we never would have had the Clone Wars. And honestly, to me, is like the best writing Star Wars has ever fucking done.
I've never seen Clone
that
Wars.
was not. His name's Dave Filoni. I think. He basically did the entire thing with what's his name's approval, George Lucas's approval. So like everything that is in that show, George Lucas like went over with a fine-tooth comb, and it was so good that he basically told Dave Filoni later on that anything you do from now on, I will count as canon.
Wow.
Yeah, because basically he would sometimes nerd out harder than fucking than George Lucas himself. And sometimes he would school him on some of his own lore, and he'd be like, "Oh my god, that's right. You're right about that. We need to put that in." I'm here, boys.
We were just discussing about my uncle's action while you're away. The audacity to say, "Are y'all playing?" And I said, "Yeah, we could."
I know.
Nah, I'm good. It's like, why even say shit?
He said that on purpose. He did that on purpose. You replied to him instantly.
Yeah.
And then he said, "No, good."
He was thinking about it, but then as soon as he saw it was available, he was just, eh.
I'm thinking, like, I wonder if Richard replied to him, he would have went for it.
No, he probably, like, had a small opportunity, it closed, and he was just like, oh, whatever.
You're more logical than me, Eric. I'm a grumpy bastard. I think it's my age.
I try not to be that way.
I try not to, too. I used to be a really happy person, and like I used to be that guy. This is amazing with everything I do. As I just get older, I'm losing it.
Yeah, that's what age does to you. Makes you salty.
Is that what?
Salty as a sea dog.
Is that what that SpongeBob? Remember that character in SpongeBob? He was that grocery cashier. He looks miserable. And then SpongeBob had an early picture of him where he's like all happy and smiling. And
what happened to this guy?
It's like, where did those years go? And he looks all miserable now.
Oh, yep, the job tells him. It's like, what's your job, mister? I'm a cashier. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't walk through the water.
No, it's deep water.
Birdies.
Yeah, my dad's from the south. The deep south.
I can't wheeze no more because I haven't smoked in forever.
Oh, Eric, we figured out how to fix the echo on microphones.
Yeah, because I'm not hearing it right now.
Yeah, Adrian had it really badly, but Red looked online and he's fixed it. So, awesome stuff.
What? Oh, hell no.
That's what you were like earlier. It's so bad.
Speaking of like loops and echoes, did you watch that video where iShowSpeed was trapped in that time loop when he's trying to sleep?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either.
But I have seen like a meme to him reacting a long time ago.
What is that? Oh my god, stop, bro! Oh my god, stop, bro! Stop, man! Stop, man! Oh!
They did the same thing to Code Miko one time, and she was just like, what the fuck? It's like, stop this! It's like freaking out.
Oh, sweet. Have you heard, like, 28 Days Later? You've seen that, haven't you? We've all spoken about how fucking great that is before. Now, much I don't like 28 Weeks Later, because it seems like the Hollywood version of the film. Apparently, the new one disregards the events of the second film. Because Danny Boyle, I don't think had anything to do with that film anyway. And apparently he's disregarded events in it. So
That's badass.
apparently, the new one was quite gritty, like the original. Loving it.
I like those movies.
I like this.
Apparently, you know, speaking of like deleting continuity, apparently that's what Star Wars is gonna do. From what I've heard, it's like recently, like in a recent reference, like towards Star Wars and stuff, like there was missing kind of like it failed to reference the last 3 movies in something, and somebody kind of pointed that out. Like, are they really going to disregard what happened?
Which movies?
The last 3, the newer ones.
Oh, they were terrible.
Yeah. And so there's actually an opportunity that they will in fact be disregarding those movies.
I hope so.
And probably going with the Mando storyline.
Yeah, nobody asked Luke Skywalker to be a grumpy old bitch. It's time for the Jedis to end. It makes no sense.
I mean, if Mark Hamill himself tells you specifically this doesn't sound like the character, you probably should like listen to him.
He loves Luke Skywalker. That's his favorite role, and he knows he's getting butchered.
Yeah. Now he won't play the role ever again.
No, I think that's come and gone, that story with those characters.
Yeah, no, it's no.
Harrison Ford won't come back, no matter how much they paid him.
It's for the best, honestly. They need to stop with the Skywalker story.
It's done. They finished it. Why bring it back?
Also, to me, like, what the problems of those movies, and to me the one that they don't talk about a lot is the fact that they made someone who arguably was an evil man in the first movie, turning him into, I was actually on the rebellion side the entire time. Like he was the guy that was responsible for destroying several fucking planets. And out of nowhere you're telling me, I'm supposed to be okay with this man now.
They're just writing it for shock. They're rewriting somebody else's work for shock factor.
Basically, it's just pathetic. Just absolutely pathetic. When I heard that part of the story, I was just like, you know what? I don't care about anything else to tell me about the story. Whatever Clone Sidious, I read that in the comic book already, told in a much better way, but I still didn't like it in the comic book. Whatever. You made someone who was arguably someone who I enjoyed hating and wanted to see die.
Yeah.
You forced me to like him. Fuck you. Like the same reaction I had to Kano. You just forced me to like someone I hate. Fuck you.
Hey, Kung Pao, pass me that egg roll. Pass me that fucking egg roll. Holy shit, I got laser eyes. It's better than fucking fireballs, you pussy.
Oh well.
You should meet my friend Kano. He's a low-life piece of shit scumbag. You're going to love him.
Adrian, I don't agree with him in this regard. I love Dode, but he's saying that one of the best things that could go for NetherRealm Studio right now, it would probably help DC as well, is if they were to make another DC versus Mortal Kombat game. And I was like, I don't agree with that at all.
Who the hell said that? I don't agree with that. I don't want another.
Maximilian Dode, yeah.
Fuck that.
I love his opinions, but that, I was like, no. They need to do another full fucking reboot. I'm really sorry, but it needs to be another full reboot back to the original game. Give us fucking 9 characters with a fully detailed fighting system, and I'd actually be really fine with that.
Dude, yeah. I know he's supposed to be like the king of fighting game or whatever, but bro, that is.
He does have really amazing opinions on the fighting game, like companies in general, and I agree with him all the time. But that one, I'm like, no, I just don't ever want to see that game ever come back to light. I hate that fucking era of Midway. Shit, that was the death of Midway. That game, no.
It really was. I thought Armageddon was so good because I'm like, this is the ending of Mortal Kombat. This is the final one. I accepted it. I was like, this is the last one.
We got that game.
And then that game just came out of nowhere. I'm like, what is this? Why is Sub-Zero fighting Batman? Well, what? I don't think I like this. I didn't like it. I don't like this. I don't like this.
And I'm sorry, I don't believe in tasteful fatalities. If I can't see someone get torn to pieces, it's not a fatality. I don't want to see like
brutality.
Yeah, like no. and not only that, I've seen superheroes like Superman get ripped to shreds in comic books. I've seen Batman fucking kill people. Like, come on. The Joker's a psychopath who enjoys killing people.
Joker did kill people in fucking MK11.
Yes, exactly. It's just being nitpicky because DC's like, oh, we can't besmirch the characters, but we'll show them fucking each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll have our characters ship with each other. You fans love that.
But killing one of them, no, we'll never allow that.
Let's
make another DC ceased comic book series.
Don't they even insinuate
they all just murder each other?
Joker rapes Batwoman as well. They insinuate that, but they can't have him kill somebody. Rapes worse.
Yeah. We live in a very weird world where basically nobody wants to say that it happened, but it's very obvious it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone kind of wants to just be like, well, let's just forget about that. It's like, no, let's not forget about that. If we want to forget about it, how about we disregard that entire comic book line? No, but the comic line's so famous, and it's the death of a Robin. But yeah, but all of that to accept that Joker raped Batwoman?
Because he did. He did.
I think that's why it makes sense when Batman's like, let me help you, and he's just like, nah, bro, it's too late for me.
Oh, let's not also forget that was the series that showed that Batman might have actually been grooming Batgirl. So, yeah, I would like to disregard everything from that series.
Yeah.
I like to disregard everything from that series.
That is
you know who made that series? Frank Miller.
Oh, of course.
I don't like
that's the only part I would not add into the DC lore. Batman grooming Batgirl or banging each other. No, that is weird. That's Commissioner
weird.
Gordon's daughter. That's
weird.
See, Frank Miller is one of those fat, sweaty fanboys that just writes Batman to be, look, Batman's cool. He just tries too hard. So fuck off. I hate the one where old man Batman beats old man Superman.
A Batman Returns or whatever.
He doesn't. So then you get all. It's not even real, but you get all childish Batman fans going, he beat Superman. No, he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
He had loads of help by people around him too. He didn't beat him on his own. But he didn't beat him because he didn't kill him. And Superman can beat anybody. He holds back. He didn't beat him.
There's a newer comic book that actually shows like in a one-on-one fight between them, like he basically tells Bruce, you know that I have been holding back. You know this. You know instinctively that I've been holding back. And like he actually like for a second like just let go, and because he was equipped in armor that he could survive it, and he's like, let me show you why. And he fucking hit him so hard he went flying all the way across Gotham. And like he was really, really fucked up, and he just appeared right in front of him like a quick second, and he's just like, see,
That's awesome.
you live because I let you. Oh wait, what?
Who wrote that, Erics? I've always wanted somebody.
I think it's a Scott Snyder new run.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I love the new runs because they are very much acknowledging this. Like, no, actually now the way Superman's being written, he's basically being written like Goku, where he just keeps training and getting better and getting these new abilities that he's figuring out. Like,
that's how
like old Superman.
Yeah, that's what he always should have been written, in my opinion. Instead
just keeps growing, growing.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the Justice League Superman when he fought Darkseid, and he has this cool line where he's just like, I feel like I'm living in a world of cardboard. Try not to break anything. Anyone. But now I could finally show you how powerful I really
Because
am.
I think to write.
Send him flying.
He sent him flying, yeah. He fucking sends Darkseid flying to building a building and shit. Like, that shit was rowdy.
You see that? I've seen the cartoon where Darkseid kicks the absolute shite out of Supergirl, and Superman turns up and he's like, nah, and he fucking destroys Darkseid. Fucking pastes him.
That's why I basically throw him off, because he knows that if he can't mentally break this man, there's no getting past him. He really is the ultimate wall to him, and that's why him getting Superman to follow his toe would be the greatest weapon to his war, and nothing could stop him after that. That's why he sees him as not only a problem, but his greatest solution.
I've always wanted to see. I think the only way to write Superman is to find a writer that's got some actual fucking balls. And it sounds like that writer that you've just mentioned doesn't care what people think about saying, oh, he's too powerful. He's supposed to be.
Yeah, he's Goku level fucking strength. Okay, the echo's back.
Yeah. We'll wait till it picks them back up and see if it goes away.
Bitch.
I am a Batman fan, but I just don't like that they've written him to be better, more powerful than Superman. Because he isn't. Not so.
No, I actually love it when they make Batman seem weaker than he is.
Me too.
I like it when we see the pain in him when he goes through the crazy things, but his greatest moments is when we see how human he is.
I agree.
Like in the same cartoon, there was this mission that he did for Waller, where basically asked him to kill a kid.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and when it all went down, the little girl has like second power. She can read minds, and she's just like, "I know you're not going to kill me." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to." And like the whole time he ends up like just spending time with this little girl, and he's with her in her final moments before she dies, because her powers are killing her.
Oh right. Oh.
And it ends with him bringing that little girl, and he gives Waller the face of just like, don't you fucking ever ask me to do that again. But like at the end, Waller knew that this is the hero mankind needs. And that's why Terry McGinnis is actually a clone of Bruce Wayne.
Oh.
So Batman Beyond is actually Bruce Wayne. Yeah. Added a lot of cool tie-in stories, but it was a cool little just showing that Batman, his greatest strength is the fact that he is a man.
That's the whole point of him, in my opinion, is a human that's rich. And, you know, he's fighting all these superhumans. So you need to show that it's human. You don't have to... in order to write that he can hang with these superhumans, you don't need to write that he's overpowered. You need to write him well, like what you said. You have to show that he is the human of the bunch. And he's not out there trying to prove himself to all these aliens. He's the humanity part to it. That's what it should be.
I also like that every single time you would see them with something, like something rowdy, like inexpensive, you didn't question who got that for. You didn't need someone to say out loud, Batman bought this, or Batman invested in this, or... They kind of knew, and it's just all that needed to be said about how rich he was.
Yeah.
It's like, that's how it should be. And like when people like wonder, like I loved it the best in the Justice League movie. It was an animated one where they fought Darkseid. Green Lantern was like Batman was trying to like analyze something and try and like triangulate where something was, and he's like, yeah, sure, with what, your satellite? And then Batman just looks back at him. And then he's just like, wait, you have a satellite? What the fuck? And that's literally all that needed to be said. Batman doesn't need to say he's fucking rich.
No, I don't like when he says that.
No one needs to say it.
Especially in the some movies too, where he says, "Oh, it's because I'm rich," or he'll just. It's very lazy writing where Superman. What does he do? Doesn't he buy Superman's farm back or something at the end of the Justice League films? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Because I'm rich, I own the banks or something. He says, "It's actually fuck off."
But they didn't show. Oh man. That's why the extended edition's far more better because. Well, I think they showed it in that one too, but they didn't do as much detail as it was. But the fact that he was going to turn his parents' home into the Justice League Hall, that was really fucking cool. It's just
oh, go on.
It's just that extended version is far more better because there's no jokes. It's like the movie doesn't need it.
And it doesn't make sense to me if it's a billionaire that says, "I own the banks," because if he owns banks, he owns everything. So it wouldn't need to be Batman to solve to calm crime, because he's actually the one with all the money. So he wouldn't really have to be Batman to stop a lot of crime.
I would love to see a movie where someone mocks him being rich, and then he literally pulls out like a large, like he kind of draws it out as like a large, like kind of like overall like chart or map, basically showing them, even with all the money I own, it isn't enough to save every poor person on this planet. So me being rich has nothing to do with what I'm capable of fucking doing. Yeah, like, I would love for someone to do that, for him to just basically break it down in his own words and just show like other like people where it's just like money doesn't mean anything. I have a lot of it and it helps. That's all that fucking matters. Yeah. What matters more is that I am an unmovable force that won't stop at my goal to have justice for everyone. It's like that's Batman.
Yeah, because I like the world's greatest detective stuff when he used to be a detective, without all these thousands of gadgets it's now got as well. I want to see that Batman as well, instead of using all these really high-tech, top-range gadgets to solve crimes. It's kind of cheapens him being a good detective in my opinion.
Yes.
I have a gadget that can predict the future.
Well, later on he does.
Good.
Yeah. The Metatron chair. He gets the whole
Of course Batman gets hold of that.
That's why I like Cyborg in the Justice League, but at the same time I don't like him there, because he essentially gets rid of Batman's job, where he is the one who goes through in a crucial amount of detail everyone else is on the field, and then at the end he figures out exactly what needs to do, because he spent the entire time in a chair analyzing what everyone has brought to the table for him, and he gets the end game done immediately. So that the villain doesn't even have time to think about it, because it's just like, you didn't know about Batman, motherfucker. It's like, that is a better way of utilizing him. I don't need him on the battlefield throwing batarangs at something, because in truth Batman knows that that's not his most important job for him. And if most of the time what in like most comic books have him doing, he comes in with something like overpowered as fuck just to assist them for a second, because he knows that's the best he can do.
Uses intelligence instead of throwing.
Motherfucker.
And I'm tired. That's what I like as well. I'm tired of seeing Superman versus Batman. I like seeing them team up. That's what I prefer. I don't want to see my heroes fucking try to kill each other. I love team ups.
I remember my uncle back in the day talked about there's supposed to be a Batman versus Superman movie before, the whole Dawn of Justice thing.
There were.
There was.
They even teased it in I Am Legend, Will Smith's I Am Legend, while he's walking around in a dystopian Earth. Outside of the cinema, you actually see a Batman vs Superman poster as well. Yeah, and yeah.
Really, like the original poster? It's supposed to be like the original poster?
Like just teasing that it's upcoming, yeah.
That happened a long time ago. It was going to be in a universe alongside Christopher Nolan's Batman. They had it all planned out, but it didn't work out. Because Christopher Nolan basically told him, my Batman's by himself. There is no other heroes in this world. It's just Batman.
I'm glad he did that.
Yeah.
Still, at the same time, I feel like the Man of Steel movie, that was the only movie to me with Superman that was close to the Dark Knight universe.
Yeah.
Also, if things would have worked out a little better, and the Nicolas Cage Superman movie would have happened, and because Tim Burton's plan was Batman, Batman 2, Batman 3, then he wanted to do that Superman movie, and then he planned to do a Batman Superman movie, where he would probably include Wonder Woman. I think that's like where Zack Snyder got the idea, and he included Wonder Woman, because that was originally something that Tim Burton and other people in Hollywood wanted to happen a long time ago.
Wow.
It's a weird choice though, Nicolas Cage, and he had like long hair.
Well,
I think it'd still be pretty cool if we did an animated version of who's the first Superman?
Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves. What's his name? Batman.
Michael Keaton.
And Homegirl from the '60s, Wonder Woman.
Diane. Yeah. Oh, you know.
Yes. Her. To see an animated version of the three of them coming together would actually be really fucking cool.
It would, yeah.
And maybe like use people who are like close enough in the names, but to have the characters that are basically them from those movies animated in the same world would be a very interesting movie. I saw like a picture somebody made a while back. It was like at Boss Logic. He made a cool picture of the three of them together, like standing together, like Batman vs Superman movie style. And I was just like, man, this would have been the greatest movie ever back in the day. Sorry, I'm taking something. No bad.
Well, no problem. I think Tim Burton's Superman would have worked. It sounds like odd casting, but Michael Keaton were odd casting for Batman, and that works.
That's true. That's very true.
I feel bad for Nicolas Cage, because his dream's been to play Superman. He's voiced him in cartoons, but he wanted to play him, and he filmed scenes apparently for Flash, and they still screwed him on that. It's just CGI this whole scene, even though he did just film scenes for it as well.
It is crazy that it's supposed to be. Yeah, that is crazy now that I think about that. The Flash movie takes place in Tim Burton's universe.
That movie is the most heart garbage crap I have ever seen in my life.
So I've heard. That's why I didn't watch it.
You don't need to. It's really no.
Supergirl's good in it. Supergirl's good in it.
She is amazing in that movie, and Michael Keaton put on some good fucking scenes, but you wasted his appearance as Old Man Batman for this bullshit. I would have rather seen Batman Beyond.
Dude, they fucking brought him back to kill him.
Yep.
What
brought him
after?
Back to kill him.
Why? It makes no fucking sense.
Exactly. Instead, what they should have did, what Michael Dean Morgan was begging them to do, is to make him Batman's father, and to play out that story. And so much of that story was supposed to happen. Homegirl, who played Wonder Woman, was gonna come back. She was gonna be an evil Wonder Woman. Jason Momoa would have been the evil Aquaman as well. They would have did the entire story from the Flashpoint,
Flashpoint Paradox.
And the villain would have been revealed at the end to be Reverse Flash. Like, they stop everything, but they don't stop him, and he gets away. Like, it would have been this whole thing where it's just like this. Oh wait, no. Weapons.
Dude, Eric,
Weapons.
do you think Anthony Starr would pull off a badass Reverse Flash if he was Reverse Flash?
Oh, he would have been. Oh my god! It's like perfect. It's literally perfect. There's no one more perfect for that fucking role. That's literally his role, dude. Oh my god. Also, Richard, do you have the axe melee weapon?
No.
If you go to the store right now, you can buy it. They brought it back.
I'll have a look, yeah.
Want me to back out so you can get it or not yet?
It's worth
I'll look after this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, just to let you know. Oh yeah, I just switched my weapons real quick. I fucking forgot. Okay. I'm ready. There was so much shit that was supposed to happen in the original script for that
movie.
movie.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan wanted to play Batman's dad as well, didn't he? The evil one. Evil one.
Yeah, that's who I meant. Yes.
Oh right.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. That was originally what he was supposed to do in the movie. Cyborg was going to play this a grid version of himself, where the machine took over most of his body. Like there was so much fucking.
It's a shame. That's my favorite DC film, Flashpoint, the cartoon movie.
Dude, that movie's so good. It pays so much homage to the actual comic book. It's ingenious.
I don't understand why they don't do that. If it's good and they know fans like it, why not just make it scene for scene and put it on screen? It blows my mind.
I've never understood this fascination of like creating your own version. People are always just like, well, you know, some comic books don't adapt. You know, the stories themselves don't adapt well to movies and television. It's like that just sounds like a bunch of horse shit to me.
It is. It's just lazy filmmaking.
You just switch and place some things like different characters. It's literally it.
What did Uncle Rudy mean by do my M. Bison impression? Which one is he talking about?
No. Oh, maybe it's just a Tuesday? I don't know. No idea.
I love that whole goddamn fucking speech. I know it was the most horrible day of your entire life, but to me, it's just a Tuesday.
I forgot to bring my grenade launcher.
I still got my weapon for bugs as well.
What we do? Secure the black box. Okay, there it is. Well, I guess if we just go in an L shape to destroy all the ships, so I should get him done.
Stay away from me. I'm throwing orbital 380 barrage at some of them. And just run the other way.
Laser, don't come at me! Oh my god! No! Oh my god, it's too low. I probably have to work out a little bit. I could probably Bison a lot. Oh! Fuck you! The little bitches in the sky.
Oh, is there a Leviathan? Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, he's there.
I need to bust out my auto cannon. Oh, I'll take him out.
Psycho Crusher.
Psycho Crusher.
Psycho Crusher.
Speaking of fucking psychos, all in, it's fucking Okada versus Omega. That match is gonna be amazing. Yeah.
My god. I really, really want to know who. Actually, I could. Honestly, it's actually perfect. It's perfect. I'm not thinking about it. Like, Kenny Omega honestly should play Zangief.
Yeah, I can see that.
There kind of is nobody else that's perfect enough for it. He should be Zangief.
Die!
Remember Zangief was in Wreck-It Ralph?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Crush my enemies between my thighs.
That movie, I haven't looked, but I am curious to how much it cost to make that film, to buy those licenses, just to have so many characters in a few scenes, yeah.
Personally, that movie should have just been a one-hit wonder, because if you were going to make a sequel, I was expecting more licensed characters in that movie.
Never seen sequel.
It's not that good. Well, it wasn't, they kind of drift away the whole arcade perspective and more about the internet.
No, shit. Where is he? Where is he? There he is.
To me, that's why I love Wreck-It Ralph 1 so much, because it's about video games.
It's brilliant, this one.
Taking the bitch out of the sky.
I even liked Ready Player One because it didn't just have video game references, it was just pop culture references in general.
Yeah. I haven't seen The Shining, is it scary?
Then seeing Simon Pegg in it, it's like, that's my boy.
I love Simon Pegg.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Ready Player One was cool.
We were just disappointed that you had your Mega Godzilla. They could have just used that same design for the MonsterVerse movie.
And look, I'm not hating on the Kong. What is it? Yeah, Godzilla vs Kong.
Godzilla X. Yeah.
Godzilla vs Kong. That's really what it is. Godzilla vs Kong's Mecha Godzilla. It's a good design.
It is.
Ready Player One's is the greatest Mecha Godzilla design of all time. It's better than Kiryu, and that's me saying a lot because I love that design. I love every Mecha Godzilla design. They're all special. But that one is like, oh my god, what is this? What was this meant for? Who made this? Who designed this? This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
You did pay whoever designed it to use it.
They did. Guarantee you that guy is just, the guy who designed it is just like, man, why was this not in a Godzilla?
Yeah, the fact that in that game universe that main powerful overlord dude has a Mecha Godzilla, that shows you that thing is top tier.
Dude, I love that everything that thing took on, it annihilated. Nothing was safe from it.
Even Gundams stood no chance. Even Iron Giant.
Flesh mob. I've gone in with my fucking bug weapons. It's my own fault.
Yeah, I forgot my grenade launcher electric thing.
Yeah.
This is what happened. We have a LiDAR station right here.
Exterminatus! Exterminatus!
Sorry, I'm gonna be the reckless one. Oh, for H is down again. Get the fuck out!
Run!
Run, Forrest!
To me, it's not, because it's still like one of the best movies ever.
What's that?
My favorite movie of all time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, original's fucking incredible.
Perfection.
It's
Perfection.
fucking incredible. Yeah, man, that's a good one to have. It's a perfect balance of an adult movie mixed with, I love the adult tones to it. They don't try and baby kids that watch it as well like they do today, where it has to be, childish. It's no. This is Turtles, and this is what I'll be writing it. It's gonna be aimed at kids and adults, not just for kids.
Tell you watch part 2, and then it's like, now it's for kids.
They don't even
we corrected it.
Yeah,
they don't. It's like, you piece of shit.
It's terrible, man. They don't even hit anybody with their weapons in the second one. Apparently, like the nunchucks and swords and whatnot. I didn't even realise I saw a documentary about it. Like, really? That's
like they're using toys.
Yeah.
They're using like toys they have in the store fighting off them.
Yeah, that's fucked. Second one's amazing. I think my favourite scene in it, still upsets me now as an adult, it's when Leo sat next to the bathtub that Raph's in, and you can tell he's got, they've probably got a strong brotherhood then. He just wants his brother to get better. It's brilliant. Yep. Love it.
Where are you going, Raph? Relax, brother, I'm just gonna go see a movie.
And brothers argue like that as well, it's brilliant. Love it.
And he went to go see Critters. Who comes up with this stuff?
I think it's a really... Go on, Adrian.
Oh, there's one, think about it, Raphael saw the movie where the little creature says, "Oh shit."
Oh yeah, it's critters, yeah. Oh, Leviathan, fuck off.
That's probably where he learned the word.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so when he says it, well, like, because there's a lot of cursing in that movie, and he's a teenager, so, like, he's very impressionable. He probably learned all of his, like, dirty lingo that he does have from that movie.
I love that scene too, where you can see it.
I guarantee he watched Scarface. I guarantee he saw it and was just like, "Hey man, this guy's actually pretty cool. Maybe I should act like him."
It films well as well. Cinematography is great in that. I love it when, yeah, we're seeing it from. Yeah, I like when we're seeing it from the opposite, area to Raph. We can see him as like a tiny little Raph walking around on across those buildings. As he's fighting Foot Clan, he's fucking. I love it. That scene's brilliant when he really does stick it to Foot Clan, but they managed to take him down, but he didn't go down. We are making him work for it. Such a good fight.
Well, it's like what Eric says. You know, they're tough, but they are better when they are united.
We're a team.
Yep.
And I said this in Injustice. I'm like, I like the Ninja Turtles, but if one of those guys try to fucking fight Sub-Zero, they're gonna die.
Yeah, because one of them won't survive it. Their team would have operated much better if, like, you could switch on between each one, and they fought, like, basically the same way. Each one of them fought the same way, but you could just switch between each one of their different, fighting style. That would have been a cool fucking character. Damn it.
Me and my brothers being brothers, we always had a rivalry, because my favourite were Rapha's, was Leonardo, and when they fought each other in that animated sequel, and Raph finally beat Leo, I was like, fuck yes! Up yours, brother!
Same way, man.
Oh, you were same as well?
Yeah, my brother was a Leonardo stan.
Yeah, my brother.
I love Leo,
but
Raph is better.
Yeah. Raph is a hothead, but he's a hothead because he knows he's right, and he just his brother kisses his ass.
It's Raph. I'm not taking orders from you anymore.
Yeah, Raph is toughest anyway, that's his thing, so I'm glad they inserted that in that film.
Now, some people want to argue that they say Leo is probably holding back with Raph in that fight.
That doesn't matter, he lost.
He lost.
Yeah.
He chose to hold back, Raph didn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is his brother. He's like, I'm not gonna kill you, dude. Oh, I'll fuck you up at least.
Basically,
But you could argue that Raph held back as well because Leo is his brother.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, but I'm not gonna kill you.
I will beat your ass.
Bitch. Oh, you
like,
fucking bitch. Damn it. Fucking bogged down. Out of lives.
I guess Blossom and Buttercup kind of have that similar relationship, don't they?
I remember loving...
But in that regard, I'm straight up. Fucking, out of any one of them, Blossom can kick all of their asses. Buttercup, she's considered like the one who has more of like battle technique because she's very savage, and Bubbles is arguably the strongest out of them because she has powers that she isn't even what she has. But Blossom is so kind of fucking. She's like if I were to like compare her to like
she's kind of like disciplined because she's so smart. She's battle smart.
Basically. Well, she's strategically smart.
Yeah.
And she knows how her sister fights, so that, like, they actually showed like a fight and will go down between all of them. She won. Because she knows how her sister's fights and she knows their weaknesses.
I remember going back to Turtles when I was a bit older and realising how much I can't stand Michelangelo, even though I thought he was cool, really fucking cool when I was a kid. He's like, I couldn't be in a room with him. He's like that screaming teen that does not shut the fuck up. I would be rapping. Yeah. Shut up.
I will admit, that's why I love new Mikey.
Is he good in new one?
He's just very much just like a fucking chill ass kid. He's not. He's the homeboy that you have that's just like hyping everybody up.
That's like, good. I haven't seen the new one.
It's good. I like it. It shows them as kids. I really dig that. And to me, like from the start, like if I were to really, really think about it, yeah, and they would in fact probably act like a bunch of black kids, you know, because they're in Brooklyn. In Brooklyn, you know, everybody's all street. Everybody's all, you know, like, and they would be throwing out like fucking lingos they'd hear like on the fucking streets, like fucking bacon and cheese, bacon and cheese. What's up, brother? What's up, man? They would adapt to all that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I like that. I like that element. Plus, they're kids right now. To me, that's just like, you put room for some growth, and I respect that shit.
That's good. I'll check it out. The chat says, why aren't we using double-edged sickle?
Why aren't you? Because...
I actually went in with my wrong stuff. By accident.
Well, to be fair, though, you have to be well-equipped to use such a weapon like that.
Yeah, you do.
Like, if you go in without the certain equipment, that shit's gonna fuck you up. And by the time you're shooting enemies while that thing's overheating, enemies are gonna smack the shit out of you before you know it, you're dead.
Yeah, and I don't use it anyway. I've just went in the wrong weapon. I usually use Eruptor for these.
Oh shit.
So you use the Eruptor for the Illuminates and the Automatons?
Yeah, and I use, I just take K9 for these, don't I?
Bitch.
I really regret forgetting to go in with my Eruptor. I'm getting fucked up.
There's a new Ninja Turtle game out.
Yeah, I heard it. Fucking beat 'em up, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but we have Turtles Revenge. We haven't even beat that game.
You have
the
that?
DLC characters too. Oh no, we
played it. We played it like one time, and well, I'm talking about all three of us, like you and me and Richard. We only played.
Oh no, we haven't beat it together. No, we should.
No.
We need to cross that off our list.
Wow. I was rocking Mondo Gecko. You're a Raph, and Eric was Casey Jones.
That was it. I love Casey at the end of the film where he accidentally closes the dumpster truck on Shredder.
Oops.
Yeah.
Kills the Shredder.
And I love the ending like, too.
Splinter killed Shredder. It's like, hey, did Casey did.
Yeah. I love the ending to that film. I think it's perfect. I love seeing that they didn't write the Turtles in a way that they destroy Shredder. They didn't. They wasn't actually tough enough. Shredder wrecks them.
Nope.
Which like left
the shit out of them.
And I love that.
Which leads me to what I was trying to say a minute ago. I feel as if that movie is perfect for but one reason. To me, it is not absolutely perfect. And it's the fact that they took out a scene that originally was supposed to be in it. They were going to have a scene where basically you'd get to see how rowdy Shredder was, and he fought off these new new foot ninjas that were being put into the clan. He beats the living fuck out of them to basically show them, I am stronger than every single one of you, and you will not become one of us until I beat you down.
Eric, that's actually in the British version. He does beat the shit out of some British version of film.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, a load of trainees, and then we just walks off. That's in British version of film. Yeah.
Dude, that is a deleted scene in the American one that nobody like knows even exists.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate American versions of shit.
Yes, in British.
Always crap. It's always crap because, oh, we can't make it violent for kids, you know.
Yeah. But I love that because it left room for growth for Turtles too. They have to train even more to beat Shredder. He's even too powerful after they've trained and overcome Raph getting his ass beat and they still can't beat him. I think that's brilliant writing.
Yeah, the Shredder has always been a badass.
And that's what's good in a lot of the comic books that they they really tried to portray the most off of is that Shredder is a rowdy son of a bitch. Only in the original comic, the original Turtles were able to do it because they were savages that murdered
They were rowdy fucks, were they? Yeah.
They didn't fucking care.
I love it in Turtles Forever where they meet that version of Turtles and they beat the shit out of all the other Turtles together. Yeah. They beat shit out of, is it 80s version and 2001 at the same time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The original Ninja Turtles are like fucking savages.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of them. Then they all team up.
They were all of them were badass. None of them were like different personality. They were ninjas.
Yeah, they were ninjas.
Those were real ninjas.
Get away from me! Oh my god, these annoying little shits. So many fucking zombies.
But I've heard they're doing a last running film for Turtles, which is interesting. With it being darker in tone. That'll be nice to see.
I think it's weird in the 80s cartoon, Shredder was kind of like a joke. Even though it was kind of cool that Uncle Phil voiced him.
Oh yeah, till next time, Turtles!
Till next time, Turtles! And then he takes orders from Crane, which is kind of weird. I could conquer my home planet! And he's all like, but I don't want to conquer this dimension. I want to conquer Earth.
In one of the comics, like because we know those characters, I was sickened by Donatello's death. The one where he comes back as a robot, but he doesn't want to be a robot. He's disgusted that they brought him back like that. When he's crippled, isn't he? And rats are eating him alive. It's like, fucking hell, that is horrible. What a way to go with Donatello.
That story is crazy.
It's fucked up.
He technically wasn't a machine, his conscience was inside of it. Yeah, but he was really disgusted by everything, and then that turtle version of his mind, when they got him out of his coma, went AWOL and tried to kill all of them. And tried to make himself the real Donatello. That story goes crazy.
It was nuts. Fucking nuts.
Turtle movie they plan on making is going to be The Last Ronin.
I'm very excited about that.
It's gonna be fucking great.
I wonder how that's gonna be different. With it, that will be a hard R, I imagine.
Should be.
Yes, they've already said that they want it to be a rated R movie.
I love that. Just hope people higher up just shut their mouths and let them make the movie. And water it down, do this, make toys.
It's gonna be tough because you know that Nickelodeon owns the Ninja.
It will get watered down. I know I don't want it to happen, but it will get watered down. It'll be PG-13 or something like that.
Sadly, that is very truthful. We gotta light our station here for this, and then we can take the fuck off.
Yeah.
What was that one turtle you liked, Eric? That was the new member in the comic book.
There's a lot of them, but there's two new girls, Jenica and Mona Lisa.
Yeah, it was Jenica, I think. The one with the ninja claws.
Yeah. I can tell you the story of both of them.
Yeah, do it.
Mona Lisa is a turtle that was with them on that day, but the turtle was separated and ended up getting basically abandoned and lived on her own for a while. She was ended up found by in another universe, basically. That's the original story for her, and she was trained by a different by a Chinese martial artist, so she knows kung fu. That's the original story for Mona Lisa. She is a new one in the comics. I don't know it. But Jenica's a new one that's actually really, really cool because she wasn't born from an animal like the rest of them. What happened to her is she's a member of the Foot Clan. She was one of the young students being brought up, and she was training, to be an eventual Foot Ninja Clan member. But something rowdy happened. She found out something crazy. She ends up going against the Foot. She helps the turtles and trying to like help them with all of that. She ends up getting fucking like almost killed by I think like Bebop, something like that. And as she's like dying, losing all this blood, she tells them that her blood type. Well, Leo has the exact same blood type, but it's mutated, and it's a turtle's blood. It's not human. But they have no choice. They need to see if like maybe they can save her. So they use Leonardo's blood, and she in fact starts to recover, but slowly during the events as like they're trying to like get out of there. When they finally notice it, when they get out, Jennica's been turned into a turtle.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, she is now one of them. And
That's
for a long
dark.
time, she was ashamed of what she had become, and very like hateful of what like happened to the turtles and all that. She did not join them. She was actually pretty much like would never talk to them on all this stuff. But she ends up joining them eventually, accepting that this is her lot in life now, and she ends up realizing being a mutant is not all that bad. She likes it. Since she is a former Foot Clan member, she has all the fucking skill and abilities. She's a ninja. She uses claw weapons.
Did you ever watch that terrible live-action one where they teamed up with Power Rangers as well for an episode, where they had that
That's where
thing made
Mona
off
Lisa's
it?
from.
Oh right.
No, wait. I think you're mistaking her as Venus. That's Venus in that show.
Oh, Venus de Milo. Thank you. That's Venus de Milo. Thank you. They repurposed her into a new character called Mona Lisa. No, wait, no.
Mona Lisa
I'm
the
thinking,
lizard.
yes. Yes, thank you. It's
She's
Venus de
horrible
Milo. Venus de Milo. Thank you very much, Adrian. So, yeah, Venus de Milo and Jenica. But there's another one as well. He is a snapping turtle. He goes by the name of Slash.
Yeah.
He has a really badass story in the new comic books.
I thought that was a really odd choice for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. Second one to have is it Slash instead of the other one instead of Bebop and Rocksteady?
Razor.
Razor, that's it. Yeah, that was a weird choice.
They brought Razor back too. Except Razor is like he has no intelligence whatsoever.
Oh.
No, wait, that's Toka. There we go.
Toka and Razor.
Razor's the wolf.
Yeah, they turn into mutants when they look at Shredder. Mama! Shredder, get the fuck on me!
Call in, Adrian.
This is about trying to tell them to kill them while they're babies in that film as well. Or something, and you say no, yeah. So kill them.
Ninja Turtles are bad. Go kill for daddy.
How the fuck they trying to survive as well? They got crushed in a dumpster.
Bullshitness. One armor. Story. Cash grab.
Yeah.
Yep. Originally in that story, they wanted Baxter Stockholm, the old man.
Yeah.
He was originally supposed to be Baxter Stockholm, and he was going to be the villain of the movie.
That'd have been better. Because I think
And originally, it wasn't going to be Toka Razor. They were going to use
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, that made more sense. Especially with the cartoons around that time as well. And the ending was fucking terrible. I love the ending to the first film, but then I'm Super Shredder. They don't beat him again. They don't even fight him. It just smashes everything up and Roof falls in on him and kills him. I'm like, is that what you're giving us for an ending of that film?
The original story, it was going to be Baxter Stockholm, the Japanese kid, homeboy. He actually wasn't going to be what he is, a pizza guy. He actually was, well, he was a pizza guy, but he was interning at Baxter Stockholm's like place. And Mikey becomes friends with him because he's always ordering pizzas from him. And like this whole situation happens where he actually sees these mutant like big creatures like collecting like money and stuff, like a robbery or some shit like that. He's using mutants to basically like rob stuff, and it's Rocksteady and Bebop. But long story short, he ends up turning into the like that fly creature that we see in the cartoons. He becomes that. And he becomes this rowdy ass monster and shit. And I think there would have been like a moment where basically, oh shit, let's get out of here. There's a lot of shit here. We gotta go.
Oh, wait, shit! Get in first, cause I'm scared my dog's gonna zap you know, and then I'll come over. Oh no!
Oh, that almost.
No, Adrian's okay. Adrian's okay. Go for it, brother. You got a lot of shit to worry about.
Cool. Well, Fred, you kicked ass, then.
Shut the shit.
You kicked ass, you carried me through that fucker.
In the movie, there would have been a nod to Slash by like one of the boys being almost mutated. Like, cause he says like, you guys are such a weak design. I think I could perfect you. Maybe turn you into maybe snapping turtles or something. And it's just like, oh my god, what? But it ends with them taking on a super mutant version of Baxter Stockholm. And yeah, the only reason none of this was used is because the moment that Eastman and Laird found out about this, Eastman was just like, you fucking make that movie, we'll sue you. Because they hated Rocksteady and Bebop with a fucking passion. They hated everything that had to do with the cartoons. They fucking were obsessed with how, like, they loved their original creation of how nitty gritty it was. They hated that the cartoon made it into a fucking, a cartoon morning kids show. Yeah. They hated that with, like, they fucking hated it. So when they heard that the second movie they wanted to use Rocksteady, Bebop, and Baxter Stockholm, he fucking told them no. and also the studio very much wanted it to be like something that kids would want, so they were just like, well then, you know, we can't make it as bloody and as the amount of fighting we had in the first one. And basically they kind of cut ties with the movies after that, because they were very much just like, if we can't get what we want in this, then we're not gonna do it. And they actually wanted to do something with like the Rat King.
Wow.
Yeah, where something happens with Splinter, he ends up going up against them, they fight Splinter in their version of the second movie.
I did like the 2012 cartoon version of Rat King, because he was able to like control Master Splinter, like mind control, because he's a rat.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
It is believed that that story is inspired off of what Eastman and Laird wanted the second movie to be. Because originally from the cartoon they gave him that power because it was something that they originally wanted to dabble into with when they made him in the comic book, when they first made him. Because when they first made him, he was just this weirdo who was this mutated person in the sewers and stuff. And they called him the Rat King because like he just lived in a big area where there was a bunch of rats. But later on through the cartoon they evolved and made it to where he has the ability to control rats. And then the later on cartoon, there was that story where he controlled Splinter and used him to fucking fight the turtles. And a movie form of that would have been fucking cool.
Yeah, it would have. It would have been awesome, that.
Because the cool thing with the Rat King, into the newer comics, they never explain why he has that power.
Yeah. Did you like the latest live action films?
No, I hate them. Because they gave me everything I wanted with such a horrible design.
It was a bad design, yeah.
You mean the Michael Bay version, or the gigantic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like those were too much like the original cartoon.
It was a bad design, I agree.
Like, I get it, they're mutants and stuff, but we all remember when we first heard that original script, he wanted to make them aliens.
Oh yeah, I remember that, yeah. I remember
their base design is based off of that. So, yeah, I don't like those movies.
Yeah, I remember that.
Honestly, that's why I love the new design of the new movie ones, because it's just, they very much, like, when you look at them, those are teenagers. Those are fucking teenagers. Sure, they're mutants. They have strength that normal humans don't have, and they're faster and can actually jump higher than most people. But at the same time, like, it's like, that's a kid.
What did you think when you saw Turtles 3 the first time?
The first time? Oh, this was one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. I had so much fucking fun. It was hilarious, too. Meow, dude!
Meow, dude!
I still quote that to this day. Wet Willie!
It was Turtles in Time, wasn't it?
Hey, look! Please.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's like they saw what Back to the Future did. They're like, let's do that.
Cheap as possible.
And it's from a really good story from the comic books, but they didn't use the character connected to it. They convoluted it because they were like, we should see if we can make them in Japan. Okay, you do that, but at the same time, you don't put any type of ninja elements in the movie whatsoever. Because they're fucking ninjas. Why don't you do ninja fucking things? Instead, you have them in samurai armor. Oh, we just needed to be Japanese, you know? Like, how about think about your fucking movie before you make it, dumb shits?
Yeah.
Ninjas and samurais are totally two different things.
Shredder's ancestor as well. So they're telling us Shredder actually died by killing himself when he was Super Shredder.
Or that infamous scene where April looks at that rat and it's the ancestor of fucking Splinter. It's him. That particular rat, that's him. This is the ancestor. Ooh. And then it transitions to Splinter, like, oh my god.
It was like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You shut your fucking... Yeah, rewatching the movie, it just makes me upset. Because it's like, what the fuck is any of this?
They only used half of Splinter too, because they didn't have the full body, they wouldn't pay out for the full body. So they just had like the top half of his body, like sat in that train.
Sitting in a window.
He looks like a Sesame Street character or one of those animatronics from Chuck E. Cheese.
Do you want to know the real reason why?
Go on.
Because the lower half of that costume was destroyed by the time of that third movie.
Oh.
They could not show the rest because it didn't exist anymore.
Brutal.
Yep, that's what happened. Sadly. Busted.
Did y'all ever remember that infamous movie where the Ninja Turtles out of their shells tour?
Oh yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, fucking hell.
That's not an actual fucking thing. Like, I don't accept that actually exists. So it also includes that infamous fucking Oprah interview.
Oh, no. Goodness me, yeah.
No, yeah, Adrian, shut the fuck up! Turn that shit off!
Shredder's here now at the theater!
There's a scene where Shredder comes in, and shit was funny. He like tells off this little kid, like, go fuck yourself, basically.
That's some funny shit. Alright, this is my last dive.
What upsets me so much is that theoretically any fucking theater group could actually recreate that.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
And that upsets me. I would personally go to any performance around the country. Someone tried to air that shit and just sit there and boo them out loud. With a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt on. Wouldn't even let the fucking lines up. Just fucking boo. lose my breath and pass out by the time I stop.
They're usually like, oh good, he's good, he's finally out, we can throw him out.
The only way they're gonna get me out of the place. I want them to know my hatred.
I think that's hilarious if you wear a Ninja Turtle shirt and start booing at them to the point you fucking pass
In this world, you must let people know your amount of hatred. This is why you beat Nazis in the street. This is why.
You can't say that on YouTube, fuck, we're gonna get
No,
demonetized.
it's said on you. You can say that.
Oh, cool. Nazis all
picky about it.
I'm like that with celebrities, even if I enjoy the work that they're in. I remember watching a rock band called Amen, a punk rock band called Amen. They came to the UK, watched them. I was stood outside, but I went out early, and they were both the guitar was just having a cigarette, and I was just stood next to them, and they were looking at each other like, "Do you know who we are?" I completely fucking ignored them, and I even had their hoodie on, and looked the other way, like I pulled the face, and I just walked back, back off.
Yeah, you're a badass.
No, they had a like, are you gonna kiss my ass look on the face because you know I'm not banned. I was like, fuck off.
I know, dude.
You're a person.
I like your fucking music, I don't need to like you.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly how I felt about it.
That's why, like, for me, I got a real problem with, like, continuing liking the bands, especially if I know something that one of the performers have done is like, something problematic.
That's what
After
I'm
that
like.
point, it's like, I kind of just don't give a shit about your band.
That's why I were an asshole outside, because I saw the guitarist spitting in crowd thinking it was cool. I'm like, you dirty bastard. If you spat on me, I'd spit back.
It's like, that's why I don't like Marilyn Manson anymore.
Spitting
Like,
in
I used to
crowd.
like him. I used to love his fucking music.
Me
But the
too.
mere
Yeah.
fact that, like, he's mistreated several of his wives and they all got accusations on him, like, nah. Fuck you.
I'm not saying he is, but he's got diddler vibes too.
He kind of really does. He's a very odd fucking individual.
Yeah.
He really fucking is.
He touches himself on stage. I mean, he should get in trouble for that. Because people take their kids to watch that, and there's kids in crowd. That does sound like an old
First of all,
miserable bastard.
why
But
would
what-
you want to take your kid to a Marilyn Manson concert? that
Dude,
he did
people are weird.
Exactly.
Can you remember Lost Prophets? Those guys.
God.
Yeah.
I told you,
People
he was
used
like
to
one of
give
the
their
first
kids
people.
to him backstage to do things to.
No.
Fans used to give their children to him.
I looked at that dude. One of my first music video I ever saw him on was Long Road to Hell, and I'm just so startled and confused. I'm like, is that a man or a woman? What is that thing? The music
Yeah.
sounds awesome, but the music video is just so fucking weird.
Singer from Lost Prophets, yeah. People used to give the children to him, which is fucked.
That is just fucking weird.
Yeah,
What the
fans.
fuck is wrong with people?
That's why I don't understand like the ass kissing of stars stuff. It's fucked up, man.
We got 7:30 minutes.
Speaking of kid weirdos, what do y'all think of Michael Jackson? You think he's like that?
Nope, I think he's innocent.
They proved it wrong. Through several trials, like they never got him with anything.
I just think
He is fucked up because of the things that his father did to him.
Yeah,
He used to beat him to death, bro.
Oh.
Used to beat him to death.
Yep.
Like, you know, the stigma of, like, you know, you hear the rowdy jokes from, like, black families, like, oh, yeah, I used to get beaten to consciousness when I was younger. That used to happen to fucking Michael Jackson. That wasn't a joke to him. That was his reality. He didn't get to live as a kid. His dad would force him every morning to get ready for fucking practice.
He
Get
never
ready for
had a
fucking practice,
childhood.
boy. Because if you don't fucking practice, we don't get to have fucking food on the table. And that's
They even
your
that-
fault,
yeah.
Michael.
they even asked Macaulay Culkin to do anything. He said, no, we just hang out. We
was
just
his
hang
best
out. Yeah.
That was his best friend.
Yeah.
To this day, Macaulay Culkin hates this world for what they did to him.
I can imagine. I can imagine he does. He didn't have a child.
Everyone should feel bad about it because we all thought.
I agree.
Because we looked at him and thought he was weird, but it's just like, I have a skin condition, motherfuckers. Leave me alone.
And he got his hair set on fire, which is why he had to change his hair.
Still, at the same time, he did dangle his daughter outside a window. I'm not cool with that.
No.
I'm not cool with that, bro.
I personally think.
Cool with that.
I personally think though at that time, media and people around him were sending him a bit fucking mental, so he weren't feeling himself and just making him mentally unhealthy.
He went crazy.
Yeah, because of media and people around him, his family. But I weren't cool with that either. But yeah, I don't believe he was doing that at all. I just think he was pure innocent. He was just a pure innocent person.
I think it'd be crazy if the death of him was actually fake and he's just living his life underground.
They ruined him.
Saying all that. I do in fact think OJ did it. Saying all that, I do think OJ did it.
OJ.
He did it.
Oh yeah. I listen to documentaries. It's like he even hints at it in interviews, like laughing about it in interviews that he did it, like hinting at it as jokes. And yeah,
I don't like Cuba Gooding, fuck him. But in the like the show itself, I don't like him anymore. Fucking such a fucking weirdo. But he said that when he was doing him, basically he would look at every single interview, and even him, he just kept noticing he was just too oddly calm about every single thing. Every single thing, and that's why when he did portray him, he did everything as calm and kind of just eerie as possible, because that's the way he made him feel while he was like watching those videos of him. So it's just like, no, you can't convince me otherwise. He did it.
Didn't he write a book about it, like saying if I did it?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
You can't make a book like that and not think anybody think you didn't do it, bitch.
Dude, they chased him down a highway in his car while he was running from them. That's a guilty person.
Yeah, it's like what
running from the cops is a guilty person.
That's what Nicholas Angel said in this movie. He fled during the scene. Innocent people don't run.
Yeah.
Innocent people don't run. Innocent people do not run.
I didn't know he said that. Yeah, it makes sense. Innocent people don't run. He would never have run like that.
One of my favorite movies.
What film's that from?
Hot Fuzz.
Oh, I've seen Hot Fuzz. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it again.
Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
Please, Adrian, you know where I can watch that movie. I just want to watch that movie. I really want to watch that movie.
Yeah, me too. I praise that movie. If I see it available like on any platform, I watch it instantly. That's how much I love it.
If it's on YouTube, we should all just watch it at the same time. That'd
be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Me and Adrian used to do that.
It's fun, isn't it?
Back in the early Xbox 360 days, there was a party mode where all three of people could watch movies together.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I'm trying to see if I can just light our station, but I don't think I'll be able to.
I had that movie.
That and fucking Shaun of the Dead. The Call are three of my most favorite movies. And Adrian keeps telling me that I need to watch
World's End.
At World's End.
World's End.
I love it. It's probably my favorite of the
three. They continue the fence joke in that movie. I need to see that.
Yeah, they do.
I was telling Eric, like, in the end of the movie, what they were telling off those aliens, I'm like, those are Helldivers. That's Helldiver shit.
That's the beginning. That's where it all started.
They call World's End, Shaun of the Dead, and Hot Fuzz the Cornetto trilogy. Yeah.
Because in all three of them, they're eating cornettos.
It was a reference. They referenced it.
Each film's the colour as well as the cornetto wrapping.
Yeah.
The ice cream, the wrappers too.
Because they don't sell them like that anymore, right?
I don't know. I haven't been in the UK for over a decade.
I think the joke is the reason why that they are they refer to that is because they're eating cornettos, but it's mainly because Homeboy misses how cornetos used to be. How you used to just be able to like get it, rip it open, eat it real quickly, and like they don't sell them like that anymore. And so, in the movies, they reference them being the way they used to sell them.
Oh,
something
right.
Like that.
Yeah. They did. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, they used to be bigger too. You could just rip top off and just start eating them.
Yes, that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like a whole thing in Britain. It's like, man, they fucking how cheap it is nowadays. You can't even make the right size cornetos anymore.
Yeah, they're making smaller.
That famous,
we gotta Adrian.
The famous. I'm heading to the thing right now. That famous, infamous scene in Shaun of the Dead. You just see Nick Frost is sleeping on the couch, and Shaun walks up to him. Anything you want from the shop? Cornetto. As he says that, as he has his eyes closed. So funny. And yeah, and then they ring that reference again in Hot Fuzz where Nick Frost says it, anything you want from the shop, and they get cornetas. Good luck catching those killers then. It's just a one killer actually. That is such a fucking brilliant movie, man. Like, that whole twist of all of those people being killers was fucking ingenious.
Yeah, have you ever watched Spaced? It's their TV series that they did in UK. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg before they started making films. You'd both love it. It's called Spaced, and that's where the idea of Shaun of the Dead comes from an episode of Spaced. Yeah.
Careful, there's a sentry right there. Y'all be careful when y'all come up.
They're both just stoners that live together, like stoner students, Sean Pegg and Nick Frost in it. And it's just stupid shit every episode.
Oh man, we lost everything.
Find
what you can. Survive. I got a grenade launcher with no ammo.
We got our dicks, we're fine.
We're fine. I got a pen.
We got each other. Don't team kill me.
The power of friendship will save us.
Scorpion rage, you fucking killed me.
We got each other, you fucking queer.
Yay.
You fucking killed me.
If I like that picture I found, this is why I put it in chat, that one where it shows you Satan. It says Satan whispered, I'm coming for you, and Richard and I whispered back, gay!
You dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Yes, I have. It was romantic.
He said sweet nothings to my ear. Oh shit, that was one of ours. Shit. My bad, dude. My bad.
What's up? Oh, you killed it.
Yeah, I killed the soldier. It was like, oh god, that was terrible. But he killed the zombie. I thought the zombie was the stuff.
I just killed one too. Oh shit.
Well, these Seth guys are whooping this one ass. Nice. Just rely on them. Don't shoot at me, Sentry. Don't. You almost shot me.
Alright, can you explain what it looks like? Well, it's 2 foot tall, long slinted neck, orange and black bill. Anything else? Well, it's a swarm.
I love what was his fucking name? What was his name? The reason why he get, like when he calls him up, he's just like,
oh, PN Staker, Mr. Staker, Staker, come on.
Yeah, he gets all pissed off as he meets him. He's like, Mr. Taker, can you please tell me, describe the animal? Where's he describes a goose.
No, it's a swan.
A swan. There we go. Then they find the swan later on. They're just like, get it. The driver, get up on the driver, and then just driving in the car, hauling ass, getting the bag, and the swan's back.
The best scene was when they're having this crazy police pursuit chase, shaving a gun off, all epic, and then you see Simon Skinner loading his gun, and he looks at the driver, SWAN! That was so funny. To go off the road.
I fucking love that swan, dude. Most notorious criminal in that village.
Oh yeah, Sanford's most wanted. It's not. It was the swan the whole time. This is not funny, detective.
His fucking son will eat clowns like a gorilla. He's like, oh my god. London's finest, Nicholas Frost. That narrator is like Nicholas Angel.
Isn't it?
Angel?
Yeah, isn't it? He narrated himself.
I put a small clip of the YouTube short of Spaced up. So check it out in chat, and
Holy
It sounds like something that would probably be on Netflix.
I don't think it is, unfortunately.
Oh, he's Nick Frost. There we go. I forget. Yeah.
Simon Pegg and.
Cameron's your boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend. Hi, babe.
Oh, babe.
Timmy, where are you? Sheffield. You're doing a Sheffield?
That's where I'm from, Sheffield.
Chick does good at Sheffield. Yeah, I know. I must have changed at King's Cross. Right, well, don't fall asleep on the way back, okay? Mike. Mike. Hi, Mike. Yeah, I'll just get him as your boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend.
Oh, babe.
Hi, babe.
Dude, no. They continued that joke of Son of the Dead.
Dude, that's amazing. These two are like Cheech and Chong and
The British Cheech and Chong, yeah.
The British Cheech and Chong and Harold and Kumar. Like,
did you ever get a chance to see that series? I think you'd both really like it.
I need to see this, and I need to rewatch the movies.
did y'all see that scare where those two were together recreating the Star Wars scene where Simon Pegg was C-3PO and Nick Frost was R2-D2?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, what's stop? It's me doing R2-D2. He's like, no, you gotta be like, he does it all legit. I love this.
Gibby just looked at me like, what the fuck were you doing, man? Heard me doing crazy whistle. He's just like, oh, shit, man, what the fuck, you a bird?
Oh, that was fun.